For this pony, I wanted to make her easy to catch and just more accepting and friendly of things. You couldn't catch her at all, and uh, she just hadn't been touched or handled in quite a while. And so this is not like a super dedicated, oh, liberty training and stuff, but this is really this is how I approach a lot of horses if they don't want to be caught, and giving them the freedom to leave and come back. And for this little girl, I am using treats.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah, I edited this a bunch of months ago when I first made it for the client. Sorry if the text is kind of goes fast.
Really? It's a nice round pen.
Yeah, so there was like a whole herd of these little minis, and they were scared, but they overcame it quickly with treats in short sessions. Yeah, you guys know the tail switch is kind of like, yeah, so as you'll see, she's leading well. Like, she was easy to catch in her pen, but I bring her out here to the first time, and she's like, let me tell you how I really feel. I'm away from all my friends, and you don't really count. I really want to be with my friends. See ya. So when you see me, I'm sorry that I didn't get all of the, it's really a wonderfully sized, yeah, she starts just running around. It's really a nice large round pen. I'm sorry I didn't get it all in there. I couldn't get the whole picture. But when you see me just standing there, it's because you'll see right before that happens, I've backed up my feet, I've walked backwards, and she has now stopped and is turned to face me. So anytime you see me standing still, she's got eyes on me, and I'm just, oh yeah, this is, watch her jump over this thing. Yeah, she's fancy. She was probably bred to be a miniature driving horse. She's a really fancy mover. Can't remember what I was saying. Okay. Okay, what I'm doing here, sorry that it's so boring. I'm leaving a lot of this in because I think that sometimes we have an unrealistic perspective about time and how much time it takes to get a result. Because, I mean, we all have a short attention span, especially on YouTube. We have things to do. But a lot of the training, it's just like I go in there and I pretend that time doesn't exist and just try to be present, and then, but I want to make progress. Okay, so here I'm starting to see, can I catch her eye? Not really. Not yet, but watch my feet. What I'm doing, I'm watching her very intently. It does take a lot of focus, your presence and your attention to really read the horse. So I'm kind of, you can see, I don't want to cut her off. But as she, okay, there, now she went to reverse directions because she felt like I did cut her off. And I'm going to keep her going the same direction. So that's why I just went over to the fence. It's kind of funny watching this little pony run around and not get the results immediately, but you might think. This is sometimes how it is. I just cut her off. I said, no, you have this whole round pen, but if she reverses directions, I'm taking this space. So I ran backwards to invite her in. Let's see, did it work? Nope. Oh, but see how she's coming off the rail a little bit? That's a sign. I'm getting a treat ready. I am using treats with these little guys because there was a time constraint. Like, I think I had a couple days to try to get her friendly, accepting a blanket, accepting me sitting on her before a sale. She's such a pretty mover. So I put in these slow motion ones. Okay. There. It's okay if she leaves. I'm going to keep her going the same direction. I'm not trying to keep her going. I'm just not allowing her to switch me into her other eye. So she's just loving. I'm running. Sometimes horses, she may have been chased around in a round pen quite a bit. I have seen this with horses. Oh, here she's stopped and is facing me. So now that's good. And I'm even backing up even more to show her, look, we're just hanging out. This is so great. Now, let's see, what am I doing? Oh, she decided to run. So I was going to say, sometimes horses have an association from, like with the round pen, where perhaps in her history, quite likely somebody brought her into a round pen, made her run around. So they kind of go into automatic pilot. I'm keeping her from, looks like, oh, there. Like, so if she looks away or down, I walk towards her, and then she looks up at me, I walk backwards. That's what's going on. So I'm really watching her. See, now it looks like she took off. Oh God, I just made a video recently. I gotta edit it. I'm not gonna edit very much, because when I was watching it, it's so hilarious. I don't even mean for it to be hilarious, but when the horses don't completely cooperate, or they just do funny stuff, or if you're just being real, funny things might come out of your mouth. But okay, so yeah, I don't know, I hope somebody laughs. Yeah, okay, so cool. So I'm trying to explain what's happening here. She turning and facing me. Good. She doesn't have to run, but she wants to run away. Okay. I haven't put any real pressure at all to say, yeah. So she is getting off the rail and coming closer, which is cool. I haven't put any real pressure on her to say move, because she didn't need it. I'm just being an invitation to come in and controlling the direction. It's really interesting to me when they come off the rail, because even I had a couple horses I worked with, and it was questionable whether you could catch them or not. And so I worked with them in a smaller area, and then when I brought them to the big arena, we did this. So she's okay right now. If I'm just standing there, she's looking at me. Ah, thank you. Here's the treat I've been waiting to give you for a long time. So this technique, it does work without treats, but it's faster with treats. And we're on a time restraint. Anyhow, with the big, she's about to come and kind of like remember that, oh, she can follow me. This is what we worked on in the little paddock with her buddies. And I did them all at a group, like nobody wanted to be caught, but some of them were braver than others. So she's kind of like, oh yeah, that thing we did over there, that applies here. I'll have to wait till a boring part to tell you my story about the big arena. Yeah, so now we're just hanging out. It doesn't look like a big deal, but for her, it is. I matter now. She isn't alone. Oh, that caption went by too fast. Sorry about that. You know, when I first entered the paddock and met her, and then all the little sessions we did in a few days, their reaction was, uh-oh, stay away from me. So I'm just letting her enjoy. Like, this is kind of also, this is what I would do if I got a horse in and it's their first day with me. We just go in the round pen and just hang out and just be, because I don't want to have the round pen be the association of come in here, start running around. Like, it's kind of fun to just hang out together. and then I on the first day I'm pretty gentle, pretty low pressure, low ask. But since she was running around, I was like, okay, let's see. So, okay, with the big horses, what this is about coming off the rail. It's so interesting to me because when you use these, it's kind of like it is like the Liberty technique that I'm playing with. Maybe more so in my, you see it with the buckskin and with my white horse and my dapple gray horse. Anyhow, even in a big arena, those two horses, at times they were. This is good. See how I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. I actually have my back. Oh, I thought I did. Sometimes I have my back pinned against the fence, just to show them, look, you have this is you're on the right track, and I'm giving you all the space to draw you towards me. I think we have to. Oh, good. Might run out of time to tell my story. Maybe I should just stay on the topic of this little pony. Now we're just doing nothing. It's boring. Okay, so she's leaving me. She's not in trouble, but now I am putting pressure on for the first time to say, you know what, hello. And she's like, well, I just think these weeds are more interesting. No one's okay. So I'm like, so now what I'm doing is, you don't get to eat. You can either move your feet away from me or come towards me. Would you like to come towards me? Okay. In a giant arena, horses, if you use the principle of same direction and catch their eye, it's what's cool is quite often they will just start only using part of the arena and part of the arena. And I actually had these horses just circling around me, not quite ready to be caught, but only in this small corner of the arena, which was really cool. So you can see, I'm like, hey, how do you feel if I'm next to you, or put my hand over you? She's pretty scared. So that's what we worked on. I think by the end of this, in the next couple minutes, you see the progress. She's accepting me being next to her. And then I'll have to find them, but I do have videos of I put a leg over her, lean over her, and she doesn't leave, which is really nice. So she has the freedom to leave. So she can, this is the great thing about working without ropes, is you see how they feel. So she has the freedom to leave, and then I just use the same thing to draw her to say, okay, can you please come back? That's a little better. Yeah, I'm like leaning. I want to be next to her. I want to just be able to do everything and have her accept it. This is really nice. So don't be afraid of them leaving, because you can just bring them back.
Good job. Come up here on my side. Can you come on my side?
I'm saying, come on. Can you come up next to me? She says, I don't really know if I can. I don't know if I want to do that.
Just do your best. I know. Good. Don't leave. Just come here.
Controlling the direction. She's probably pivoting. Oh, there she is.
Good. That's a great job. I had a question for you. Weaving at this funny
I can't
glue
remember.
thing.
I think I just feel like she's with me. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. So what I was like, I got a question for you, and I got out the saddle pad and things just to move along and keep having her do basically the same process. Like, can you accept this touching you? Can you accept this on your back, and me on both sides of you? And when she leaves, then that's okay. I just, get her eye, and I walk backwards and invite her back to me. So I was really pleased with this process and her progress. I'll have to find the videos, because I actually invented this thing. I've done it with I've done it with other large horses, and it really works effectively with minis, where you walk and you just lean your weight on them while you walk. It's very obnoxious, but it really helped her, and then she came along great. Okay, thanks.
Sorry. Good. Oops, no steering. Let's try. Good.